Good afternoon, sir. My name is Anidile Amanda Mesoma with the reg number 218/250126, and I'm here to talk on the topic recombinant human erythropoietin and its analog. I'll start by saying that recombinant human erythropoietin is a compound where that is made up of three different words, which is the recombinant, the human, and the erythropoietin. So I'll start by defining each and every one of them for a better understanding. And I'll say that recombinant can be defined as a combination or the new combination of genetically modified genes. I would say that humans are people or some persons that are related to humanity, and they are also species of primates. And then lastly, erythropoietin is a hormone that is, or you can say it's a natural hormone that is produced by the kidney. It helps in the production of red blood cells from the bone marrow, and it actually helps in the maturation of this red blood cell. And it also plays a very important role in carrying oxygen from the lungs to every other part of the body. Now, this will lead me to definition of the recombinant human erythropoietin, and I can define it, or it can be defined as a man-made version of the natural erythropoietin, or I can just say that it's a genetically modified biopharmaceutical drugs that are given to sick humans or patients who have low blood cells or who have low blood, and can also be used for treatment of diseases like cancer, renal disease, anemia, as well as bone marrow syndrome. So now this recombinant human erythropoietin can be used by athletes in various sports as a performance enhancing agent. That is what brought about another name, which is the erythropoietin stimulating agent that it can also be called. So various athletes use this, but because of the side effects it has on them, an analog was produced. It can actually cause blood viscosity or affect the flow of blood of this athlete. So an analog was produced, and when you say an analog means that something is used similar to another thing, like something that is similar, something that is comparable to something. So the analog for erythropoietin is called the dipoetin alpha. That is another name for the analog of the erythropoietin, and it kind of has a lesser side effect and it has more advantages when compared to erythropoietin. So another name for this dipoetin alpha is the RNS, but that's another name. And below here are the advantages that it has over the erythropoietin, and these advantages include increased flexibility, simplified dosing, long acting, longer half-life, hospital-based dialysis, whereas that of erythropoietin has to do with decreased flexibility, does not have a simplified dosing, it does not last long, it has a short half-life, and also it is used for large dialysis chain units. And I believe with this simple definition, I've come to the end of the recombinant human erythropoietin and its analog. Thank you very much, sir.